Well, hi there. Welcome back. Dan again from CleanGuru. So what are the ABC essential questions, things to think about when you're looking at starting a new cleaning business? Okay, here they are. A, who do you want to clean? And just as importantly, why? Now, why do I say that? Because for Tony and I, and maybe for you too, we didn't just want one-time jobs here and there sporadically or periodically. That's okay when you have a customer you're doing on an ongoing basis, but we didn't want our whole business just to consist of one-time jobs. Because if we could find, let's say, office cleaning jobs 1 day a week, 5 days a week, 3 days a week, we could then staff them, get those customers happy, and then build on that. So scalability, it may be something you want to work at too. And then you may want to ask, who do I want to clean and why? Maybe in a certain area so that it's very convenient. Maybe certain kinds of businesses, auto dealers, medical, manufacturing, office buildings, accounting, daycare, all kinds of businesses and buildings are available. Then you think, well, how many days a week do I want to clean? We'll talk about that in a second. And so the next question after we figure out who do we want to clean and why is B, how am I going to find a list of those folks? How am I going to attract them? And then price it profitably yet competitively enough to land the jobs and get a way of marketing so I can steadily keep growing. Again, we always come back to scalability. How are we going to grow but have a foundation to grow on? So one of the big things is, we can use factors such as the size of a building. Maybe when you're looking online, you get a list of businesses that are 5,000 to 50,000 square feet, or you find a factor like employee count and you use employee count. So 10 employees to 50 employees. You can use factors to try to get a certain size building. Why? Well, they may have a better chance of needing cleaning, right? And then you pick the kinds of buildings, manufacturing, medical, office, you pick the kinds you're looking for. But then how are we going to attract them? Well, first of all, we don't want to use low price as the main way of attracting customers, prospects. We want to have a fair price, but competitive and profitable price. And we also don't want to be we're bonded, licensed, and insured. There's nothing wrong with being bonded, licensed, and insured. It's important, some of these things, but it's not the key difference to show your customers why you're different than your competitors. So we want to look at service and system. What procedures, systems, service advantages do you offer over your competitors? And if you can have that, then you want to get that message to them on a regular basis. Why? How? A marketing plan, right? Stopping by, calling, sending them a postcard, sending them a direct response letter, all kinds of ways of touching to stay in touch with them, to earn a chance to create an opportunity to bid on that job, right? And then what's C? Well, the last big set of questions really has to do with how will I find, attract, keep, motivate, supervise, train, all the things for cleaners, right? How am I going to have a team with me of cleaners that can help me delight those customers so that they stay, so that we don't have turnover and that they're happy? Well, it's the same thing with the cleaners. We want them to be happy so we don't have turnover with them, cleaners and the clients. If they're happy with their job, then we can reduce turnover and satisfaction is high. But that's easier said than done. It's one of the big challenges today. But those are the three sets, those are the ABC kinds of questions, logos and names of companies and what kind of equipment and supplies you're going to use. Those are things that may have to be taken care of. And that's fine. But these other kinds of big questions, you want to set aside some time to think about what your plan is, and you increase your chance of being successful. Till next time, remember, you can do this. You really can.